Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 4 episode 14. The end of all things. Sounds ominous. So we left it last week with, well, the massive dynamic storage of Quitexafan has been replaced. Olivia and Nina seem to have been kidnapped by someone, we don't know what. It could be that someone's using Quitexafan to restart the trials, as it were, because the guy last week, the kid, he was tapping into the life of some random murderer, something. It's been 2 weeks. I've been ill, so I've forgotten a lot. But we've still got a lot of resolution to come. Nina's involvement with drugging Olivia, seemingly every night. This kidnapping. Peter, whether he's ever going to get back to the original timeline or whether this timeline is being shaped to become the other timeline. There might not be any hope back for Peter. What else have we got? Nina and broils in the other universe being shady as hell. And we also have the German, David Jones, who God knows what he's up to at the moment. His plans are so convoluted. You only ever find out what he's doing, not what he expects to gain from it. And we're sort of building up to the end game here. We've had lots of instances of timelines and universes starting to collide, damage being done. We know that there's a lot of damage done on the other side, even though we found that out in the other timeline, but let's just forget about that for now. You know, with all the quarantined areas and all that, and the amber. So the damage caused by the whatever is happening between these two worlds, between our two worlds, is escalating. And wasn't it somebody said back in season 2 or something that only one will survive, only one can survive? And we've also got the observers predicting people's deaths and changing things. They seem to be almost experimenting with the timeline. Change this, change that, see what happens, because they can always change it back again. I'm still in two minds as whether the observers are actually on our side or not. Anyway, let's go. This is called Things Dying. The end of all things, that's right. I've got a terrible memory lately.
Nina has to be behind Olivia's disappearance. Once she's been processed in at the FBI, we'll get her talking.
I thought you said she's denying any involvement in this.
For now. Her alibi is not going to hold. And if she knows where Olivia is...
Good luck getting Nina Sharp to break down and tell us.
But I thought Nina was with Olivia.
He's right, and Olivia's being dosed with Cortexafan. It stands to reason that she was gotten to when she was alone, vulnerable.
You think she was being watched?
That's what Nina's been trying to induce, her ability to jump between worlds.
Her life. She's not your Olivia, Peter.
No, that is true. He's got a point.
And what if she is?
She's not, though. You know she's not.
No, that's impossible. Wireless closed circuit. Could have transmitted anywhere.
But they came for me in the middle of the night when I was asleep. They grabbed me. Before they put the bag over my head, I saw her stepping out of the shadows behind them. It was me, Olive. I mean, she looked exactly like me.
So, the other Nina.
I've waited so
Oh,
very long to meet you.
why did I not
Actually,
guess
we've
that?
already met.
You have me at a bit of a disadvantage.
I watched you die, and I'm looking forward to seeing you do that again.
Maybe confusion's an unforeseen side effect.
No, she didn't see him die.
Though I imagine you've been feeling the effects for some time. Your migraines, for example.
As other Nina
What the hell did you do to me?
Nothing. That wasn't already
been
done
working
to you a
with
long
him.
time ago. The subject's abilities were triggered by sparks of intense emotions. Let's prime that.
Jones, you leave her alone.
Was
I
the
think-
protective mother hen.
I don't think it was intended for Olivia.
Damn it, Jones, stop!
Yes, I believe this will work nicely.
Oh, well, I don't like this at all. Yeah, I should have known it was him behind it all. So is it other Nina from the other universe or the other timeline? I forget the other timeline. It's got to be Nina from the other universe that's been doing all this. Now the Watchers are involved. It's not getting too confusing.
Do we know why he failed to carry out his instructions? Why he did not erase the lingering traces of Peter Bishop from this timeline?
That is a question only September can answer, as well as if he is responsible for Peter Bishop's return. September has continually intervened on behalf of this boy, despite all warnings. He has been given every chance.
Well, we already knew September was a bit of a rogue.
Sit down, Nina.
Now, Philip, tell me. Do you have any idea if she's all right?
Do you?
How can you ask me that? I raised Olivia as if she was my own daughter.
What Nina are we looking at right now?
When were you last in the massive dynamic deep containment facility?
Yesterday afternoon, with Agent Lee.
And before that?
I've told you already, I haven't been there for years.
The biometric log shows you accessed the storage facility twice within the last 3 months.
Well, that's not true. The logs have been tampered with.
There are eyewitnesses who say they saw you enter the facility. We have signed affidavits from your own security people.
Are they being deliberately thick here? Like, they know the existence of another universe with different versions of themselves. So why isn't that their first thought?
I see where this is headed. You've convicted me already.
Yeah, it does look like that way.
I warned you not to succumb to temptation, Peter. Whatever consciousness Olivia appears to be manifesting now, she is not who you think she is.
You don't know that.
But I do know.
Everyone is telling you, Peter.
Let's go.
Where are you taking me?
Please, Miss Sharp. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Look, if it's me you want, you've got me. You win, but you can leave Nina alone, please.
Oh, I couldn't possibly do that. Let's give you a little better view, shall we? This first one may take some time.
Is it the lights?
I want you.
I know what you want me to do. You want me to turn the lights on with my mind. We did something like this before. You were trying to activate my ability to cross between universes, and since you
Yeah.
seem perfectly capable of doing that yourself, what is this
Whatever you know, Miss Dunham, whatever you think you know of your abilities, I assure you, your potential is
Yeah, tip of the iceberg.
greater. Perhaps this will help you get started.
Son of a bitch! Leave her alone!
Don't waste all that emotion on me, Miss Dunham. Turn on the light.
Please stop. I just can't. Right now, I'm tired and I just need rest.
Okay, buy yourself some time there, yeah.
Very well. We'll try this again in an hour.
Well, that's quite generous. More generous than I thought. Has he spotted something?
The chrome and the saturation.
That looks like a person.
I've been racking my brain trying to figure out why would Nina be dosing Olivia with cortexiphan, but then it occurred to me, the only person who's ever done anything like that, at least in my timeline, was David Robert Jones. Maybe he's trying to do the same thing again.
To what?
Activate Olivia.
For what purpose?
I don't know. We could never figure it out, but maybe it's for the same reasons now.
Yes. His goal is the same.
You're still dying though.
She needs you.
Well, yeah, that's true. God, he appeared out of nowhere. What the hell?
How long do you think before we have an idea on that guy?
I'm not sure. Never tried it with an image this week before. It could take time.
What do you think the chances are we're going to get lucky and Nina starts talking?
I wouldn't count on it. She's got her lawyer in with her now.
Oh, it's the lawyer.
I don't see her cooperating anytime soon.
That's definitely the guy in the image, definitely.
Because of the cortexiphan, I can't remember certain aspects of our relationship. I can't remember things about us. And without that connection, then I can't do what he wants.
Is she going to work out it's not the right Nina?
Maybe if you could just tell me a story. Like maybe the first day that Rachel and I came to live with you.
So which one's the bad Nina? I can't work it out.
And I kept calling you Miss Sharp.
Yes, you did. That's true. And I told you that you didn't need to worry, that we were a family now, and that whatever happened, we had each other, and we'd be okay. And I kissed you on the forehead. I kissed you goodnight. And you called me Nina. That was the first time you'd ever done that.
That feels real, but not to Olivia. So the other Nina must be the bad Nina.
Nina? Oh, Nina, are you okay?
I don't know.
I think she's having a heart attack.
Hey! We need somebody in here now!
She's faking. She's the bad Nina. Oh, I'm not sure again. She's not complaining anymore. Oh yeah, okay, she's bad.
I know why it's not working. She needs Peter Bishop. Apparently she can't be activated unless he's present.
Somehow I knew he'd be trouble.
Okay, at least we know now. Whoa.
You know that you're dying.
Yes. I was shot.
By who?
That is not the relevant question.
Yes, Olivia. You said she needs my help. Does that mean you know where she is?
That too is not relevant.
No, okay. Not yet.
I am sorry, but I do not have long, and there is much I need you to understand before I go. I am called September, but that is a code designation given to members of our scientific team.
Scientists.
Temporal scientists.
From where?
A more apt question would be from
when?
We are you, who were human many generations after your lifetime. It was my attempt to rectify the mistake I made.
Excuse me, what are you doing in here?
Forgive me, Dr. Bishop. I did not mean to disturb you. I am an admirer. Your father found the cure. But in my desire to witness the moment, I inadvertently distracted him from discovering it. You are important. It was
Yes,
why I could not allow you to drown at the bottom of Raiden Lake. Why it was necessary to allow the other Dr. Bishop to cure you instead. The war between the two universes drastically altered destinies and brought about a child that was not meant to be.
Olivia's baby.
What child?
Your son. Henry.
I have a son.
Had. When you
What?
made the sacrifice to step into that machine, you were not the only one who ceased to exist.
Oh, of course, because, yeah, if Peter never existed.
There is no time. I'm going to need you to do something for me.
I'm not doing anything till you tell me where to find Olivia.
For that, you have only to go home.
I know that I have to go home. And I know that I have to get back to my time. But I'm talking about this Olivia in this timeline. She's in danger.
Go home.
Where is she? I said, where is she?
Oh. Okay, so, yeah, it's being taken to be Olivia's new incentive. Oh, that was easy.
Excellent, Agent Dunham. I knew you had it in you.
Oh, she's doing a little bit more than he was expecting there.
My high school graduation. You told me that now I was an adult, I was no longer allowed to call you Miss Sharp. That was the first time I called you Miss.
Ah, I knew she was baiting a trap there. I think you might have accidentally electrocuted Peter as well, though. But that was some impressive psionic ability there.
That was quite a display you've got on in there, Miss Dunham. Your love for this man must be something quite profound.
Well, she did warn you. Come on. Oh.
Did you see that?
You have her memories. You have my memories of her, or you're a projection, or I don't know what, but when I looked into your eyes, what I saw was what I wanted to see. I know she's out there. My Olivia, in my timeline, waiting for me.
Where are you going?
Away. Yeah.
I have to go home.
I mean, he should have come to the realisation sooner, so it didn't fuck with Olivia's emotions, but he's right. At least he did see it eventually, after many people kept telling him. That was an let me start that sentence again. It went a bit weird. That was a good episode, very good. Really building up to the resolutions now. We're back on track with Peter making a concerted effort to get back to his own proper timeline. I suppose the image of his child that he never knew he had kind of probably did something. But if the observer's right, then this timeline will cease to exist, the one we've been following, just as the other timeline has ceased to exist while we've been following this one. And that's going to change everything, because there's so many subtle little differences in the characterizations of the different timelines, even across the two universes. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to notice the difference, really, considering all that's happened in this timeline. But when we get back there eventually, the differences are probably really obvious. I just can't think of them at the moment. It's been ages since we saw the other universe, the other timeline. And this thing about the observers being from the future, that's good. At least we know. And they're a possible future for humanity. Many, many, many generations down the line. That's good to know. It doesn't help us in any way figure out what's going on and how to solve it. But it is good to know. They are coming. I'm assuming he was talking about his fellow observers. But maybe not, because like when he was in that sort of glass capsule inside September's mind, apparently we saw the Big Bang, but obviously you can't see the Big Bang because light didn't exist then. But the end, when he said they are coming, it looked like the glass capsule was disintegrating. Had they travelled all the way to the other end of time, the chaos, the collapse of the universe? Are they something we should be worried about? And we've still got to get back and solve the problem of the two worlds colliding, because that's still happening. I'm just wondering what does the other timeline think has been happening these past few months? Because, I mean, they might cease to exist, but as soon as he crosses over, it will exist again, and those months that we've been following this timeline will be filled in. So what does the other side think has been going on all this time? That could be confusing. And a little bit of a culture shock for Peter when he gets back. And do they know about all the things he saw in the future? I can't remember if they even know or not. Anyway, yeah, good episode. Very enjoyable. I will see you next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching and keep safe. Bye bye.